So, what's your full name?
Chester Marion Rexford.
And about when was the time that you were born?
2/17/17.
Do you remember who the president was at that time? No?
I, I probably was Wilson. I think it's Wilson. I think the first war was still on a little at that time. I think it's Wilson.
Did you participate in any of the wars?
Did what?
Did you participate in any of the wars? Did you help in any way?
In that war?
Any of the wars?
Oh, the only war I did was a flight instructor in World War II.
Yeah, that's what my dad said. When you were going to school, what kind of subjects did you study?
Oh, I just took what was required.
Did you play any sports?
Yes.
What were your favorite sports?
Oh, more basketball. I played football, basketball, and a little bit of track, but I wasn't very good at it. I couldn't run far enough.
Did you have a favorite number?
24. That was my number in basketball all the time. I always got number 24.
What did you and your friends do for fun when you were going to school? Like,
oh, well, mostly sports is
yeah.
the most fun we had.
Did you play baseball or anything with your friends?
No baseball. No, they didn't have no baseball going there.
Can you tell me anything about the Dust Bowl?
About what?
The Dust Bowl?
Well, I know it lasted about 3 or 4 years, and very little rain and a lot of dirt blowing.
How did it affect your life? Did you have to change anything that you normally did?
Well, we was farming and didn't raise very much crops, but we always raised enough just for the seed wheat. We got enough for that each year without going and buying it.
Do you know anything about the Jackrabbit Drive?
Yes, they had several jackrabbit drives that I was on.
What exactly are those? Like,
Oh, they'd get a big group of people and they'd spread them out like might take a couple of sections of ground and string people around and then start driving towards the center. We'd have a pen up there and drive them rabbits in there and kill them.
too many?
Yeah, they got a lot of them. The rabbits was thick. A lot of thick rabbits.
Where were you when Pearl Harbor was attacked?
I was living a mile west of here.
How did it make a difference in your life?
Well, I was farming and got out of that and went and got me instructor's rating for flying, and went to Albuquerque and got a job there at Cutter Car Flying Service. They were instructing primary, secondary, and I was a secondary instructor doing acrobatics, doing all the acrobatics, and they also had cross country, but I wasn't involved in it.
Yeah.
She is too. She's right here. Mom.
Let's see.
There she is.
They had, I think, about 8 instructors there. It was a pretty big school.
These young
Had quite a lot of airplanes. We flew open cockpit Wacos. Biplane is what it was.
You still have a plane, right?
No,
No,
not
you
now.
don't have it.
I got too old.
What were some of the funny things that happened to you in your life? Anything kind of stand out?
Yes, that's Lynn's friend.
Oh,
Lynn's friend.
Like that hunting coyotes and
oh yeah, we hunted coyotes out of the airplane. I think one winter we got about 62 or 3 coyotes that we shot out of an airplane, and there was a bounty on them at that time. I forget just how much. I think about $4 or maybe 5. I'm not sure. And we got enough out of the coyotes to pay for the gasoline for the airplane.
I bet that was pretty tough to hit him out of the plane, though.
Yeah, they're not too hard to hit out of an airplane when you're coming up behind them.
Oh,
Why, they're going about just a little bit faster than you are, and you can just pretty well put it on them and get them. We was out one day and got 5 in probably a couple hours time.
who is we when you're saying we?
Oh, Harold Kennedy was pretty well involved in that. We was using his plane at that time. Then later on, I had an airplane that we used.
Speaking of planes, what was the parachuting like? Or no, skydiving.
Skydiving, oh,
Yeah, talking to Grandpa.
we went to Lyons, Kansas. They had a
Grandpa Chet and
deal there that you could go skydiving there. Let's see, I think it cost, I don't know, $30 or $40. Give you a parachute, give you instructions, a whole course of instructions ahead of time. Probably took you 45 minutes and told you what to do, how to do, and what not to do. And take you up, and they had an instructor on the field with 2 paddles in their hands, one in each arm, and on the parachute it had 2 cords hanging down, one for each hand, and you could drive that thing where you wanted it to go, and you'd drive it back to the field, and that instructor on the field then would show you when to turn and get back to come in and land.
Oh, like direction. Yeah.
Directions there.
we're going to run over to Schneider Shirley.
Let's see, Scott could tell you a bunch of that.
Yeah, he told. That's who I found out that you went skydiving with. I noticed that you've got several arrowheads. Do you have a favorite one?
Oh, I got a lot of favorites. Most of the airheads were found here in Meade County, but we had went to New Mexico several times hunting them, and I got made a trip out to California once on a motorcycle and seen the people hunting out at a place and stopped and found several. And then I had one fella at Pritchett, Colorado, that he could make arrowheads. Done real good. Went out and went arrowhead hunting with him. And before I left, I had him make me some big arrowheads, spear points, fish hooks.
That's pretty cool.
And well, these spear points, there's several of them. Let's see. I don't know, give him $50 for making them for what I wanted. And I've got them on display in the other room there.
I'll show him the picture.
It's a different bunch than this. You want to go in there and see them?
Sure.
Did you get it? It's your. Or are you still doing it?
Still going.
What are you doing? Oh, looking at the.
So what are the other ones made out of?
The smaller arrowheads is made out of flint, and the you can make the big spears out of flint too if you want to, if you get a big enough piece. This fella from Pritchett, Colorado, was real good at making them, and he could make about anything out of a rock that you wanted.
So did you pay him $50 for all of those, or for?
Yeah, for the whole works. He made all of them to me. I gave him $50. Is that enough?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
hope
I appreciate it.
Hope that gives you a Z minus.
Thank you.